Videos are a little wonky this week. I just did one kind of just like on a recap of my life, and then I don't have the what I wore this week videos because I didn't record them last week, which I'll explain in a second. What else is there? What I ate Wednesday, totally forgot to do that. And yeah, here's why. So I mentioned a while ago that my boyfriend and I were gonna be going to Canada for cricket, and we did, and it was flippin' amazing. So we were there this last weekend. And if you're angry because I didn't share it, it's because I don't share it even on like my personal thing. Like 3 friends know that I'm going. I just don't like advertising that I'm gone. So that's why. So don't be angry at me, but I'm talking about it now. Yeah, we went down for, he loves cricket, and we went down for a weekend of cricket. There was also some whale watching, which was awesome. And what else did we do? Ate. Oh my goodness, did we eat? What I ate Wednesday would be like a 30-minute video. We ate so flippin' much. That, and because we were in another country, we had to buy every candy bar that they make to have a sample party. So we sampled candy bars like you would not believe. So anyways, we went to Victoria, and it was probably the most beautiful city I've ever seen. I mean, hands down, top to bottom, everything was just stunning. So the city was super duper clean. Everything was just gorgeous. The people were exceptionally friendly, and yeah, I loved it. I loved every single minute there. I want to go back like all the time. It was amazing. And oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't even really know where to start. So we got in. We stayed in Port Angeles, which I have to be honest, I kind of like Twilight fangirled it quite a bit. We flew into Seattle. We drove from Seattle, we met some friends, we drove from Seattle to Port Angeles, stayed the night in Port Angeles so we could get the ferry from Port Angeles to Victoria in the morning. And we had to wake up pretty early for it. And if you ever do this, there's a little coffee shop right next door that serves like the best cinnamon rolls I've ever had. That's beside the point though. So anyways, we did the ferry, and then we got over and we just kind of explored the city. We ate at this place called Barb's Fish and Chips, which was the best fish and chips I've ever had in my entire life. We fed the harbor seals, which were really fun. And yeah, we kind of just hung out. And then we rented a condo type of a place. And if anybody's ever looking for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom type condo, I know a great place you can stay. And we found them on Airbnb, but I have their contact information, which I'd be more than happy to share with you because it was amazing. So, and it was like right in the heart of town. And then we just went out and we enjoyed dinner. And the next day the guys went golfing. One of the girls that was there, so my boyfriend's high school friend's wife and I decided to go whale watching. I'm like, I love watching you play golf, but there's orcas out there, and well, they're not normally at the golf course, so I'm leaving you for the day. So we went on, we took a little Zodiac boat out to the harbor, like past the harbor, and I don't really know what that strip is called between. Yeah, anyways, we went out there, and it was a 3-hour tour, and we saw orcas in the wild, and they were freaking amazing. And I will compile kind of the sightings that we saw together, and I'll post that in a separate video. Maybe tomorrow I'll post them all. But the male orca's fin was so big. I mean, huge. And you can imagine, because I've seen them in captivity, like at SeaWorld and stuff, and you see the fin and it's bent over and you double it basically. And no, the males were huge. So it was fun to see them and to learn about like the transient orcas and the resident orcas and like what they eat and stuff like that. It was really neat. So we did that, and I loved it. I would highly recommend that. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see humpbacks. I think they're a little more fun to see because they're just so big, and they kind of put on a little bit more of a show with like the tail and the breaching and stuff like that. So yeah, loved that. Let's see, we went out to the cricket grounds, and the cricket was really fun. It was nice weather. It was like kind of like dreary a little bit, but because it's so hot right now, I just loved it. I loved being so cold. I wore jeans or sweatpants and a sweatshirt and a rain jacket pretty much the whole time. So it wasn't that great, but at one point during the cricket, when my boyfriend was fielding, because I don't know, he bowls, but it's a long game. And I do like it. So any diehard cricketers out there, I do enjoy it. But I don't have cell phone service either, so it was like, and I didn't have a book, so it was really just watching cricket the whole time. And the food was sporadic. So we went off and saw some farmers markets and stuff like that. And then the next day during the cricket, we went out and we just got lost and it kind of just explored the island a little bit and found this great trestle, which I posted a picture of on my Instagram. And it was stunning. So we had so much fun just kind of exploring the country a little bit. And then what else did we do? I don't even remember. Really, I mean, it was just so much walking around, just like checking out the shops, checking out the city, some of the historical stuff. I would have loved to see the gardens. Parliament building was amazing. A lot of just like walking around the harbor. It was so pretty. Took one of the little water taxis, which are hilarious. I'm going to post a video of that all in itself because they're amazing. It's just so funny. I mean, they're hilarious to look at, but then they put on a show for our ferry as we were heading back. Driving through Port Angeles and looking for all like the Twilight landmarks was a lot of fun. I haven't been back to that neck of the woods, that neck of the country, since I lived there when I was 5-ish, and we lived on Whidbey Island for 4 years. So it's been a really long time. So it was neat to just like pull over and eat blackberries off the side of the road. We did that a lot. I'm surprised my fingers aren't still stained. We were just like eating them like crazy. That would be my laundry basket giving way. I should just get a stool. Actually, I am making a space to vlog in the other room because this one is just, it's not the most convenient. It's kind of getting boring a little bit. I mean, yeah, we haven't unpacked all the way quite yet. So we need to do that. What else? Yeah, I mean, it was a great weekend. It was a long weekend. It wasn't like long enough, but it was a, a long weekend. I didn't have the boys this Labor Day, so it was a really fun thing to do. And yeah, that's how I spent the weekend. So I want to show you guys the videos of the orcas, and we didn't take a whole lot. Like in general, I didn't take, my hair lady's like, I have you down tomorrow. I'm like, I have you down in 2 weeks. We didn't take a whole lot of pictures, and I wish we would have taken a little bit more, but I did take a few. Here comes Drake. Yeah, it looks like I just have the water taxi and some harbor seals and the orcas. So I'll share that with you guys. But yeah, anyway, so that was our weekend. And I hope you guys had a good weekend. And cute baby. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.